Yo, hello everyone, how's it going? It's been a while. I had to take some time off to prepare some stuff, but we should be here now. I think we're good. So yeah, it's my 2-year anniversary today. 2 years ago, on this day I started streaming on YouTube side, and yeah, it's been a journey. So yeah, I figured it would be nice to have a short, well, corpo presentation to showcase what we've been through, what we achieved, what were some challenges, those sort of things, but also to introduce some new features. So that's why I made this entire scene. So hopefully you enjoy it. I also started using a new program, so it is highly experimental, so hopefully nothing goes wrong. We'll see how it works. First off, we got a new model. I should introduce you. Let's see if I can make it appear. Give me a moment. Ah, there it is. Bam! Look at this. A new coat, a new look, but it's still the same Jinn. I think it's looking pretty nice so far. I actually found a new artist that made this style of PNG tuber. Well, it's actually more like a GIF, right? Because you still have like the moving eyes and the moving mouth. So it looks really nice to me. I'm very satisfied with his work. I'm not sure if it's his or her work, but you know what I mean, right? I'm just satisfied with the artist's effort. Happy anniversary, Jinn. Thank you. What do you think of the new outfit? Looking pretty cool, right? Yeah, I want to do more stuff like this in the future as well. Like, it's not like 3D outfits, but more 2D outfits as well, just so that we can experiment a little bit. But yeah, we have a lot of new functions. As you can see, there's a warning on top for today though. Since we're doing the presentation, I have disabled certain effects. You're so cool, Jinn. That outfit killed it. Yeah, it fits the whole corporate style, right? Like a financial manager or like HR, something like that. Maybe even stock investor, who knows? But yeah, this is the outfit when I want to look professional and look smart. These glasses give +2 to intelligence. But yeah, this is what I've been working on for a while now. I think I started almost like 2 months ago ordering this outfit or like this look and giving descriptions to the artist. And I'm really liking how it works at the moment, that he actually switches position depending on if you talk or not, and you can see his eyes and his mouth moving. It looks pretty fluent. At the same time, we're experimenting with Shoost today. That's why you can see my model and the background moving slightly as if it's like a live camera, right? Normally it's very static, but yeah, it's experimental. And it also works in such a way that you have like God rays in the scene and that you have like outlines that causes like some shading effects. I'm very satisfied at the moment, but it took a long while to figure this all out. But yeah, we have a small presentation. Let me see if I can actually get chat to appear. When you put your hand on your glasses, perfect. I know, right? That's like such a, how do you call it? Like an anime thing to do, like grabbing your glasses, correcting it, and then looking extra smart. And the music is nice as well, right? It fits the whole futuristic cyberpunk aesthetic, but it's not too screamish. It's still lo-fi enough to have it as background music, I think. But yeah, today is pretty much just talking, going over things. I haven't started the presentation yet. We'll start it in a bit. I'm just double checking if everything works fine. There is something up with social chat Ninja though, so I'm gonna double check that on why it's not appearing. What's wrong with social chat Ninja? There's a new version available. Oh, that's horrible timing. The docs. Let's see, custom browser docs. Docs is on YHZ. And it's still the same over here, so why is it not appearing? That sounds very weird that it's not showing up on the social chat. How does that work? Well, we're gonna probably have to make do for now. We have to get the show on the road. Hopefully we can make it work. All right, so for today, where are my documents? Yeah, I have to get used to the new tab. A very fancy tablet in my hand. Let's see, where is it? Is it over here? Oh, there it is, I think. Baba! Annual investor meeting, Jinzou Jinn channel review 2024. So it's sleek animations, because I took way too much effort to work on this. But yes, let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed investors, welcome to our second annual investor meeting. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey together. 2 years ago, I started this channel with a passion for mixing up creativeness and streaming, hoping to share a bit of fun and creativity with anyone who'd stop by. Today we're still growing, but I'm incredibly grateful for every one of you who has chosen to spend your time here. Each of you have played a crucial role in shaping this channel. You've invested your time and interest into this channel, and that means a lot to me. Whenever you've been here since the beginning or are a new investor, your support has helped me reach this point. It's very corporate talk, right? Every stream you've tuned into, every comment, every like, every share has been an invaluable contribution to our growth. Today, we are here to celebrate the returns on that investment. Over the next hour, we'll be diving into the numbers reflecting on our achievements and sharing back some exciting new developments on the horizon. Think of this as our annual report, a time to look back at where we started, evaluate where we are now, and set our sights on the future. Wait, I should move on. Your commitment has made this all possible, and I'm thrilled to share this journey with such an incredible group of investors. So without further ado, let's dive in and see what the numbers have to say. Looks like professional. Thank you. All right, next up. Debut goals and visions. When I first embarked on this journey, I set a range of goals, some ambitious, some playful, but all driven by a desire to create something meaningful and fun. So as you can see, the first tab, having fun. At the core of this channel was a simple goal of having fun. I'm happy to report that this has been achieved successfully. Every stream, every mix, every interaction has been a source of joy, not just for me, but hopefully for all of you as well. Sharing the joy. Of course, I can't just look at my own joy. It was important to me to share the sense of fun and creativity with others, and I believe we have achieved this successfully. Whenever through entertaining streams, creative content, or engaging with viewers, the joy has truly been shared. One of my goals was also becoming a YouTube partner. This remains one of our long-term goals. While we've made significant strides, there's still a journey ahead to reach this milestone. But with continued effort and your ongoing support, I'm confident we can get there. Making new friends and having collabs. I'm pleased to say we have met this goal with success. Through this channel, I've had the privilege of making new friends and participating in some fantastic collaborations, enriching both the channel and the community around it. Realizing a mascot plush. Another long-term goal is to create a mascot plush. This remains a work in progress. It's a dream that's still very much alive, and I look forward to the day when it becomes a reality. Doing a successful charity stream. This is another long-term goal, but one that requires a larger audience to truly succeed. While we're not quite there yet, it's a goal I'm committed to pursuing as our community continues to grow. Owning a briefcase full of Perth Mint gold dragons. And of course, there's the playful goal, a briefcase full of dragons. While this one is more of a joke, it symbolizes the idea that we should never stop dreaming big, even if those dreams are a bit outlandish. For those who are unaware of Perth Mint gold dragons, those are gold tablets. Those are worth like 1,000 a piece, if not more. So what I'm pretty much saying is, I want to be filthy rich. These goals have guided us over the past 2 years, and I'm proud of the progress we have made together. Some have been achieved, others are still on the horizon, but each one represents a step on this journey we're all part of. Year 1 performance. As we reflect on the first year of this journey, it's clear that we've made some significant strides. Despite being a small channel, we have had some notable achievements that have laid strong foundations for what's to come. For example, early collabs with other Vtubers. Like I said before, one of the highlights of the first year was the opportunity to collaborate with other Vtubers. These early collaborations were invaluable in building the connections and gaining exposure within the community. Next up, growing from 0 to 100 plus followers. Starting from 0, we have grown to 100 plus followers, a small but meaningful community. Each new follower is a testament to the content we've created and the bonds we've formed. Creative and gaming streams. We have explored a diverse range of content, from creative streams where we've delved into various art forms, to gaming streams that brought excitement and fun to the channel. These streams have helped define the channel's identity. Learning Blender 3D modeling. Year 1 also marked the beginning of my journey into 3D modeling with Blender. This new skill has not only enhanced the channel's content, but also opened up new creative possibilities for the future. As you can see right now, this background was actually made using 3D. Yeah, we made this in Blender. Feast your eyes on this. Next up, public speaking and English vocal fluency. Streaming has been a great platform for improving my public speaking skills and English vocal fluency, which I feel has positively impacted the quality of my streams. Before, I didn't really get to talk much. I was mostly writing English instead of speaking it, but this is a great opportunity to practice it and become more fluent. Creating my own graphical overlays and elements. From the start, I took on the challenge of designing my own graphical overlays and elements. This not only saved me resources, but also ensured that the visual identity of my channel was truly my own. And last, investment in new hardware and equipment to enhance the quality of my streams. I invested in new hardware and equipment during the first year, purchasing a microphone, a mixer, and stream deck significantly improved the production value. allowing for a more professional and enjoyable viewer experience. I hope, at least. Welcome, Aiko. We're in the middle of our presentation. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you're having a good day. What do you think of the new outfit? Looks snazzy, right? I'm going full corpo today. However, alongside these achievements, there were also challenges that needed to be navigated. Introvert by nature. Being an introvert by nature made the transition to streaming a challenging one. Putting myself out there, especially in a live setting, was a significant hurdle to overcome. But it's a challenge that has become easier with time. It became second nature at this point, I think. I know I was a lot more nervous at the beginning. Next up, streaming consistency. Maintaining a consistent streaming schedule was another challenge. Balancing the demand of regular streaming with other responsibilities proved difficult, and it was something I continued to work on. I'm trying my best to keep a consistent schedule, but sometimes life calls. You know how it goes, right? Real life always takes precedence. Finding my niche, style, and vibe. Year 1 was a journey of discovery as I worked to find my niche, style, and vibe. This process involved experimentation and self-reflection. And while progress was made, it's an ongoing journey. 10 out of 10. Thank you. The artist made it so well. I'm so happy. We're also experimenting with new tech today. We are using Shoost. And we're using Vtuber Mini for 2D tracking. No longer Fugi. And the nice benefit is that it actually responds more to what you're doing. You can even change states. Anyway, to continue further, collabs, interactions with other channels. Collaboration is the key in the Vtuber community, but finding channels and creators who mesh well with my style and personality was a challenge. It requires trial and error and taught me a valuable lesson about compatibility and synergy. Although some people aren't bad, some people don't mesh well. You know how it goes, right? Some people, it's like making friends. Some people are very kind, but you just have different interests. So it becomes tougher to stay connected or interact with each other. So you have to wait for opportunities to find new collabs, right? New people to play with. Next up, balancing private time and streaming. Lastly, finding a balance between private time and streaming was a constant challenge. It was important to establish boundaries that allowed me to manage streaming while also taking care of my personal well-being. In summary, the first year was filled with both successes and challenges, each contributing to growth and evolution of the channel. These experiences have laid the groundwork for the future, and I'm excited to continue building on them in the years to come. Bum, bum. Year 2 performance. This is this last year. As we moved on into the second year, the channel continued to grow and evolve, building on the foundation laid in the first year. Here we look at some of the key achievements and challenges we face in this phase of our journey. Again, we are going through the achievements and then the challenges. Continued growth on YouTube. Year 2 saw the channel's growth on YouTube continue steadily, reaching over 250 followers. This growth is a testament to the content we've developed and a strong connection we've begun to build with our audience. Increased 3D modeling time. Building on the skills acquired in the first year, I've dedicated even more time to 3D modeling. This has not only enhanced the quality of my creative streams, but also allowed me to produce more unique and engaging content. Like the short format drink videos you've been seeing popping up on my YouTube. More on that later. Expansion into Twitch streaming. In addition to YouTube, I've expanded the channel's presence to Twitch, growing to over 150 followers in the first year. This new platform has opened up opportunities for real-time interaction and has been broadening the channel's reach. Next up, achieve monetization on Twitch, a big one. A big milestone this year has been achieving monetization on Twitch. This achievement reflects the growth and engagement of our community, and it's a step forward in sustaining the channel's future. If you can make it self-sustaining, then we can really go the mile, right? Increase artist commission, budget, and rate. To enhance the channel's visual and auditory appeal, I've increased the budget and frequency of artist commissions for artwork and music. This investment in high-quality assets has significantly benefited the channel, contributing to a more polished and professional presentation, as you can see right before you. Next up, challenges. Keep evolving, don't stagnate. That's the thing that's been on the forefront of my mind. One of the ongoing challenges has been to keep the content fresh and evolving. The risk of stagnation is always present, so I focus on continually experimenting and introducing new elements to keep the channel dynamic. Hopefully you've noticed a little bit of that. Researching target audience interest. As the channel grows, understanding what resonates with the audience becomes increasingly important. I've dedicated time to researching target audience interests to guide the creation of new streams. However, it's been crucial to balance this with staying true to my own interests and maintaining authenticity. Maintaining authenticity, of course, is also a challenge. While adapting to audience preferences is important, it's equally vital to keep the content aligned with my personal interests and passions. This balance ensures that the channel remains genuine and that the content continues to be something I'm truly passionate about. I could be chasing high numbers and the latest trends, but I choose not to. I just want to do my own thing, and hopefully it resonates with you guys. Just like this bit on my 2-year anniversary. We're going full corpo today. Sustaining unique 3D model focused content. Keeping up with the production of unique 3D model focused short content has been a challenge, but it's a format that continues to distinguish the channel. Ensuring consistency while exploring new ideas has been a key focus this year. Hopefully you guys noticed. Experimenting with content formats. Another challenge has been finding the right mix between different content formats. I'm planning to experiment with more video content compared to shorts and live streams, aiming to discover the best way to engage the audience while still delivering content that I enjoy creating. In summary, year 2 has been a period of significant growth and learning. We have achieved new milestones and expanded into new platforms. But the journey also brought challenges that require careful consideration and adaptation. As we look to the future, these experiences will guide the continued evolution of our channel. Next up, we're going into analytics. A review of our channel over the last year. As we move forward into the analytical portion of our annual report, it's time to dive into the numbers that tell the story of our growth over the past 2 years. These metrics not only highlight our achievement, but also provide insight into areas we have made significant strides and where we can continue to improve. As you see before you, subscription count 2023 was our foundational year. Starting with a modest but meaningful community of 108 followers, by the end of 2024, that number grew to 266 followers. If you check my channel right at this moment, that number has already grown to above 280. I'm not sure why, but I gained 14 followers over this weekend. I have not been streaming. Reflecting a strong upward trajectory. On Twitch, we began streaming on 2024. Wait, not 2004, 2024. We quickly amassed 62 followers, showcasing the potential of this new platform for expanding our audience. Look at the growth of those numbers. So how am I doing so far as the corpo guy, going over the numbers? Next up, view count. Our view count also saw impressive growth. In 2023, we achieved a total of 5,564 views, and by the end of 2024, that number has doubled to 12,026 views on YouTube, which is a big growth over a year. It seems we're, well, going at a steady pace. It's not exponentially getting bigger, but it's also not like numbing down. At the end, it's actually going faster there on the graph. On Twitch, we garnered 1,469 views in our first year, establishing a foundation for further engagement on that platform. Also on that number, nice. They fall for the Jinn charm? Definitely. Let's go on the charm offensive. We need a bigger market share. Next up, viewer subscription percentage. The percentage of viewers who subscribe to the channel is also improving, indicating increased viewer commitment. In 2023, 24.8% of our viewers were subscribed, and in 2024, this rose to 28.10%, as you can see here. This increase reflects our growing ability to convert casual viewers into dedicated subscribers. Yeah, we gotta maintain it, right? Grow our audience. Next up, total hours. Total view hours are a key metric of viewer engagement, and we're proud to report significant growth here as well. In 2023, we accumulated 1,341.6 hours of watch time, which grew to 2,245.8 hours in 2024 on YouTube. This is a huge growth, 167.39%. Nice. On Twitch, we recorded 1,124 view hours in our first year, highlighting a strong engagement from our Twitch audience. They can't stop us. We keep growing. Geography. Our reach has also expanded geographically. In 2023, our viewers came from 7 countries. By 2024, that number has grown to 18 countries, showcasing the channel's increasing international appeal and the broader audience we have started to attract. Look at all those countries. Although, this might look bigger than it actually is, right? Because USA and Russia make it look really big. I, the holy number. But yeah, it's nice to look back at this like as graphical data, right? There's something nice about this, reflecting back on it. If you don't do this, then you think, oh, it's just the numbers, right? But if you present it like this, you really start to feel proud of where you're going, right? Even if we're still considered a small channel, it's still very nice. Most watched content, the content that resonated most with the viewers, has also evolved. In 2023, the most viewed video on the channel were episodes 6 and 7 of Jurassic World Evolution, where I built a dinosaur park in-game. In 2024, our most popular content shifted to a YouTube short showcasing 3D modeling render of our bar drink, alongside another video where I painted a Nerf gun as a prop. This shift underscores our move toward more diverse and visually engaging content. You can see that YouTube is actually very interested in creative stuff. As you can see, like the top watched video on YouTube became creative stuff, like the 3D modeling and the Nerf gun project we did earlier this year. On Twitch, our most popular streams were RPG focused, with Darkest Dungeon and Scarlet Nexus drawing the highest viewership. I'm not sure why it's specifically RPGs, but hey, it shows where the opportunities are, right? Because we have been playing a lot of different games. We played racing, we played shooters, we played RPGs, tactical games. So me diversifying my gameplay a little bit allowed me to see like what's more popular. Next up, traffic source. Our traffic sources have remained consistent over the 2 years, with the majority coming from browser features, YouTube search, suggested videos, and channel page, and external sources. However, there was a notable increase in traffic from the Shorts feed in 2024, thanks to the increased production of YouTube Shorts. This indicates a successful strategy in leveraging short-form content to attract engaging viewers. Content type. Finally, the distribution of content types on our channel has shifted. In 2023, 94.6% of our content was live streams, videos making 4.5% and shorts only 0.9%. By 2024, we diversified our content significantly, with live streams comprising 89.9%, videos at 1.3%, and shorts increasing to 8.8%. This shift towards more shorts reflects our strategy to engage with the growing demand for quick, digestible content. I think we're doing pretty well. Although, I do feel like we should balance it out with also providing more video content, like pre-edited video content. Maybe we can try something out next year, so we can grow at all fronts. At the moment, it's primarily live streams, right? But I also want to add more to the channel in pre-recorded stuff. Next up, a little bit of a review of our last year in the visual and brand upgrade department. As you see, this was our first original schedule style, and that changed into this. Our streaming schedule has also seen changes, moving from initial, somewhat inconsistent timing to a more structured approach. This evolution has allowed for better planning, increased viewership, and more efficient use of time. We're also planning a new schedule adjustment to further optimize our streaming times and content delivery. I think for the next upgrade, I might go for a vertical design style. I've been seeing some amazing things on Twitter. Imagine that, seeing amazing things on Twitter. Next up, a thumbnail styling. As you can see, originally it was pretty simple, just the game, and then with a border slapped on top and an image. But now we have our very own unique thumbnail style with like the metallic borders, driving home the whole cyberpunk vibe. I'm not saying this is gonna keep being the thumbnail for the foreseeable future. If I feel like we need to upgrade it, we might. Also, the overlays, that's a big one. Overlays have transformed a lot over the years. From a single, square box with me in the corner, we went to beautiful animated backdrops and overlays with like flowing animation, like you can see on the screen around me. And now with Shoost, we can actually experiment more with the Zatsudan department, like the free talk. I think that would be a nice addition. Our original intermission and short break screen. Look at that. I haven't seen that in a long time. But yeah, we switched that up with intermission and be right back in a similar style as our overlays, so it's more consistent. We also have 9 emotes available, as you can see. At the moment, this is just on Twitch because we haven't reached Twitch, or we haven't reached YouTube partner at the moment, but hopefully we can bring them to YouTube as well in the future. The top 5 were actually made by Dudel, and let's see, the glitchy one was made by Seven Cho, and I made the bottom left and the animated 2 on the bottom right myself, just because I felt like experimenting with it, right? But yeah, these are emotes that are available at the moment on our channel. Feel free to use them when you can. It helps promote the channel as well. Art commissions, look at that beautiful artwork. Let's see, we got one PNG model here, created by Ycard, and I've been using that a lot. That guy has been very successful lately. He has a waiting line these days. Also, we got art by AZ Visio, also another Twitch Vtuber. We also got a Fugi commission. I should find a way to share these more easily. Maybe, I wonder, should I make a Discord channel for people who are curious about all the artworks? That would be nice, right? But then I probably should only upload the one where it's watermarked, maybe? So no bots would steal the image. Something like that. Next up, a big one. 15 drink shorts. The production of 15 drink-themed shorts has been another creative venture that has diversified our content. These shorts are quick, engaging, and have added a fun thematic element to the channel that aligns perfectly with our bartender theme. As you can see, all 15 drinks are accounted for. We modeled them all. They're not all on our channel yet, but they will be in the coming weeks, at a rate of 1 drink per week. So look forward to that. Every Thursday it's gonna get uploaded, and then you can admire the next drink in full rotation in 3D. Pretty sweet, right? I'm planning to do more of this in the future. Maybe not drinks, but definitely other 3D objects in a similar style. Maybe we can try like utility items, armor, or weapons, maybe? Like a katana. 3D model that and rotate it. Ayo, new Jinn? Yes! Today is Corpo Jinn time. What do you think? Do I look sleek? Well dressed? Yeah, but this is a model that I'm planning to use more often in the future, mostly for management or financial games, like City Builder maybe, Theme Park Builder, Hospital Builder, that sort of stuff. I think that would look nice, right? And I'm hoping I can do it with more types of games as well, like that I get a model for like FPS games or racing games or medieval fantasy games that you just have me in a suit of armor or something. I think that would enrich the channel, right? Good, more like you got drip. Thank you. But yeah, we've been going through our presentation in our meeting room. Thanks for joining our investors meeting 2024. It's been going really well so far. Next slide. Twitch channel enhancement. Channel points. This one is big, especially if you're on Twitch. So let me read up what I wrote down. In our continuous effort to elevate the streaming experience and enhance viewer engagement, I'm excited to introduce a new channel point system on Twitch, BIPs. The name BIPs draws inspiration from the concept of bonds, representing both financial and emotional connections, and chips, symbolizing computer chips, poker chips, and a form of currency. These BIPs are now available exclusively on Twitch, with plans to explore implementation on YouTube in the future. BIPs can be accumulated and used for various redeems on the channel, adding a layer of interactivity and fun to our viewer experience. Let's showcase how you can put your BIPs to use on the next slide. So these redeems are disabled at the moment during our presentation, but I will put them on after our presentation section. So if you got the points for it, feel free to use them afterwards. First up, Glitch the Stream redeem. We've already been testing this one. But for a taste of chaos, use this redeem to trigger a signal interference effect on the channel. This effect causes a brief 10-second distortion of both the video and the audio, simulating a glitch without any actual disruption. It's a playful way to shake things up during the stream. Is this NFT? No. No. We're not doing NFTs here. Don't you dare. Funny thing, before I actually started as a streamer, I was looking into NFT things to see what it meant and what I could do with it, but I never really committed to it. I was like reading up on it and researching it, but I didn't really feel it was the right way to go. So I never went for it. A lot of artists did though. Read the script. This redeem allows you to script the show. Submit a line or piece of text you'd like me to read live on stream. But there are some limitations. We must adhere to Twitch's terms of service. This redeem is perfect for sharing funny copy pasta, jokes, or clever messages. So if you ever want me to read out something funny or corporate, feel free to do so. Unlock VIP status. Gain exclusive VIP status on my channel with this redeem. VIPs enjoy special privileges, including the use of text-to-speech functionality, which allows your chat messages to be spoken out loud during the stream. It's a great way to stand out and add your voice to the conversation. I decided to lock it behind VIP, so I know it's a trusted person who has been watching my stream for a very, very long time. And of course, if you misbehave, your VIP role will be taken away again. I think that's a fair way to go around this, right? Of course, it's still disabled at the moment, but you should be able to redeem it. I think the first one is like 30k, and I think with every VIP redeem, I'll probably like increase it by 20,000 or 30,000. So the more VIPs there are, the harder it gets to actually grow to that level. And that also means that you have to watch a shit ton of my streams. Still saving the points for that redeem. Oh, looking forward to it. How many points are you at the moment, actually? I'm curious to like what the rate is of people earning channel points. Next up, it's also gonna be an appealing one. Get a random drink redeem. The thing we have been working on for a very, very long time. This redeem lets you order one of 15 possible drinks once per stream, each with a unique video animation. But these drinks aren't just for show, they come with permanent boost to your stats. These stats can level up to a maximum of level 99. And there are 15 different stats spread across 4 categories, including strength, vitality, endurance, stamina, agility, reflexes, perception, willpower, focus. Social has wit, charm, and fame. And then for status, we have style, luck, and implant capacity, because we're still in a cyberpunk world, right? 3.4k, nice, keep going. So why do you want stats? These stats are actually monitored through Mix It Up, and for every drink you get, it will increase. So you start pretty much at 0, and then with every drink you get like random +1s. And it's gonna take a while, but eventually you should be able to build up the stats to get to level 99. And as you can see, use case, future channel minigame, sting operations. Let's go over that next. These stats will eventually play a role in future channel minigames, such as the upcoming sting operations. As you accumulate these boosts, you will be better prepared to excel in these interactive challenges within the community. With these enhancements, we're not just streaming, we're creating a more immersive, interactive, and rewarding experience for everyone involved. Stay tuned for more exciting developments as we continue to evolve. Sooner or later, you'll become God incarnate. Maybe we'll have to increase the cap to like 999 or like insane numbers. Wait, you can also just put a factor 10 on it. So it's like 900. Yeah, 999. And then every drink boosts by 10. Just so that it sounds bigger. That's a possibility. So, sting operations. Looking to bring even more excitement and interaction to the stream, I'm thrilled to unveil a future feature, sting operations. These are dynamic random events that can occur in chat during streams, designed to immerse you in a world of cyberpunk-inspired missions and challenges. When a sting operation is triggered, it will kick off a video animation that sets the tone for the operation, creating an atmospheric and engaging experience. How it works. When a sting operation begins, you'll have the option to join by responding with a specific keyword in the chat. These mini-games can be tackled individually or as a group, depending on the mission. Choose wisely. Participating in sting operations could risk your points, but the rewards for success, whenever solo or together, can be great. Each sting operation has a unique theme, offering different challenges and objectives. Here are some examples. It might be a little bit small on the screen, unless you're watching full screen, but the themes are like distraction, supply raid, reclamation, infiltration, data breach, black market deal, sabotage, extraction, propaganda. With each of these missions, you just pretty much have to participate by typing out a specific word. Can we get points for doing those events? Yeah, that's the entire point. So this might not be directly related to BIPs because that's Twitch specific, right? We might create a new currency specifically for these missions, depending on how well it goes, right? Like, you can use your BIPs to start a sting operation, but what you earn out of a sting operation will be a different currency that you can then use in a different way. It's like transferring currency, if you think about it, if you succeed. To continue, each of these missions offers a unique challenge whenever you choose to go at it alone or collaborate with your fellow viewers. The stakes are high and the rewards are plentiful, adding a new layer of engagement and excitement to every stream. There's also a limitation to how many sting operations there can be during a stream. This is all still in the works, of course, it's not implemented yet, but these are the things I'm working on behind the scenes. So that's why I sometimes stream a little bit less, because I'm trying to figure stuff out. So hopefully you can all be patient and looking forward to the new function. I'm also waiting for a new update in Mix It Up that allows for more currency options, also on YouTube side, or to have like platform specific currencies. But to end, get ready to dive into the world of sting operations, where your actions in chat could be the difference between victory or defeat. Since some operations actually require more than one person to start it, at least that's the plan. Let's see if I can actually implement it. We're getting closer to the end here, guys. Future goals and roadmap. We got graphical, upgrades, activities, budget, skills. But yeah, as we look towards the future, our vision to the channel is clear: continuous growth, creative innovation, and deeper engagement with our community. So here's a glimpse of the exciting projects and goals we're aiming to achieve in the coming, well, I'm not sure months or years. I haven't really stated out what the deadlines are for these things, but it is something to keep in mind that I want to work on in the future. Continue to visually upgrade the channel. The channel's look and feel will always be a priority. We plan to keep refining our visual style, from overlays to stream graphics, ensuring that every element reflects our evolving brand and enhances the viewer experience. Create a channel trailer is also a big one. A well-crafted channel teaser will be produced to showcase what we're all about. Mixing content and cocktails with creativity and fun. This teaser will serve as a quick introduction for new viewers and potential followers. At the moment, we're still using that short from like 2 years ago. A little bit of an embarrassment there, but we're working on it. Hopefully with Shoost we can make some nice looking background or trailer effects. Of course, we also have the implementation of the sting operation and more 3D modeling, rendered YouTube short videos. There is the 3D model modeling for the bar interior version 3. So we have more backgrounds, so we can make more use of Shoost, hopefully in the future, like we did today. Also, I've been trying to gather people together for Dungeons and Dragons. Hopefully that's something that interests you guys. We're gonna try to do a one-shot first, but maybe in the future, if everything goes well, we can maybe do a campaign and it will be a returning thing on the channel. We also have to finish and use the Minecraft server. I can't believe it's already been a year, but yeah, I've been busy with a lot of stuff. Running a one-man show, yeah, you don't know where to divide your time, right? Like what has priority, what should you go after first? And sadly, Minecraft has been sitting on the background a little bit. And of course, another thing I find very important, connect with VTubers for more collabs. I did do a new collab with Tag, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had a lot of fun, so hopefully we can play again sometime soon again. But there's an entire list of people that I want to play games with. Or, well, not necessarily games, also 3D modeling sounds interesting. Like collabing on a project or something. Hopefully we can make that work. Next up, budget. Yes, we have increased budget this year. I've been saving up and I think I should have more disposable income now for alt outfits like this model. We can also commission more background songs to fit our cyberpunk aesthetic. And I'm actually planning to redo the channel logo. Like at the moment it's the very thin neon lights, but I think I want a little bit more thickness to the logo, a little bit more stylized. You know, like how the cyberpunk logo goes, right? Like the very visual appealing style. I think I found an interesting artist from Indonesia, but I have yet to contact him. You can do so in the future. Skills, mostly Blender. I have to learn how to use the skin modifier, learn to use geometry nodes, simulation and effects, and of course last is rigging and animation, which is probably going to be the most difficult part of all of this. But yeah, that's some of the things you can expect in the future. I'm not sure in what order, but we'll tackle them eventually, right? And then our closing remarks for today. Thank you. As we bring the second annual investor meeting to a close, I want to take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey we've been on together. Over the past 2 years, I've seen this channel grow from a fledgling idea to a vibrant and evolving community space. None of this would have been possible without your unwavering support, enthusiasm, and investment of time. Because yes, you are the investor, because you have invested time watching me. Every follower, every view, every comment has been a building block in what we've created here, and for that I'm deeply grateful. We set ambitious goals, faced challenges head on, and celebrated our successes together. But most importantly, we have built something special, a space where creativity, fun, and a connection thrive. Looking ahead, I'm excited about the future. We got big plans, and I can't wait to continue this journey with all of you. Whenever it's so through new content, interactive features, or continued community engagement, my commitment to provide you all with a unique and enjoyable experience remains stronger than ever. Thank you. To each and every one of you who has been part of this adventure, thank you again. Your support has been the lifeblood of this channel, and I'm incredibly grateful for the time you've invested being here. Whether you've been here from the start or you're a recent addition to our community, your presence means the world to me. Our final thoughts. That's the last bit. As we move forward, I'm reminded of why I started the channel in the first place: to have fun, share joy, connect with others through creative expression. These core values will continue to guide us as we explore new horizons and push the boundaries of what we can achieve together. The future is bright, and I'm excited to see what this journey takes us next. Where this journey takes us next. Pardon me. Of course, now we still have a Q&A. It's your turn. I'd love to hear from you. Whenever it's questions about our plans, feedback on the channel, or just general thoughts you'd like to share, your input is invaluable, and I'm eager to engage with you directly. You can do so by just asking me in chat or leaving a comment. Everything's welcome. Let's see, we should be able to turn off the presentation now and then turn on the effects again. Where is it? There we are. We turned it off. Nice. Can we get points from doing the event? Oh yeah, that's the question you asked earlier. So that means I can lower the slides. And then, where are you? So let's enable all these notifications again. Twitch follower, Twitch rate, turn it on. Subscriber, resubscribed, subscription gifted, community gifts, bits shared. Like, there's a lot of notifications these days. New members. Let's see, is that everything? At least on this side. And then there's the channel redeems. All I have to say is happy anniversary. Thank you very much. That's super kind of you. So what did you think about the presentation? I put a lot of effort into this. I know that like VTubers in general aren't like very corporate, right? But I thought it would be fitting for like a cyberpunk corpo aesthetic. So now I have to go to Twitch itself and turn on the redeems, if I'm correct. So people can actually enable them. Let's see. Limit redemption per stream. No, limit redemption per user per stream is 1. So we turn it on. Turn this on. Turn this on. And the VIP was already on. I think I can make it a little bit cheaper. You did very good. Yeah, I wrote like 14 pages of text for this presentation. Maybe a little bit over the top, but I do feel I've written a script that fit the corpo style very much. Talking about profits and growth and evolution and viewer retention rates, and then a lot of statistics. I'm actually very happy with the visual style, and also how Shoost is working pretty well for now. So I think it's enabled now. Yeah, get a random drink, glitch the stream, read the script. Unlock VIP. It should work. Hopefully. But then I also have to turn it on in OBS, of course. Oop, not that one. Notification and alerts. Okay, it's enabled now as well on the stream. So now we can, should I test run it? We should probably test run it, right? So imagine I test run the get a drink redeem. I do this. There we go. But the other question is, why is Social Chat Ninja not actually showcasing anything on the stream so far? But yeah, it seems to work. There's an animation on screen, so as you can see, if you use it, you get, well, I got the lemon libation from 1984, gaining 1 reflexes and 1 implant capacity. Of course, this is since I'm usually not participating and I'm more the testing person, my stats are already at 99. I'm the source of the drinks. What do you expect? Let's see, was there anything else we could... Yeah, there was one thing. So, I was thinking about another redeem we could do, but this is more a redeem that... how should I explain it? You know how there's like, oh, streamer, don't forget to hydrate, or don't forget to sit upright, don't shrimp, like those kind of redeems. That's for the benefit of the streamer, pretty much like a reminder. I was wondering, would it be funny if there was a redeem where you told me that I had to put some of my money into my savings account, and then you just roll the dice. You just roll a D10 or D12, and every time it's rolled, that I have to put money on my savings account, which is sort of like a healthy thing to do, right? I think that could be funny. How would we have that though? Let's see, it would definitely be create a new channel point reward. And we would start it as an, no, not an event, as an action group. And then we say new action group. And then how should I explain this? What's the right word for this? Not future-proof. It has to do something with like responsibility and saving money, being healthy, right? Let's call it this, and then we call it Blah, 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 blah. How would the action work though? Is it conditional? No, it's not a conditional. Daily tax. Oh, that's a great one. The tax collector comes by to collect his taxes. That's a great one. Thank you. I think it could be part of a chat message. And then I think it's like $, username. What would the sentence be? What would be a nice sentence? Mix it up. Roll dice. I think roll dice is the easiest, right? Oh. Do I have to use conditionals? Let's see. Command, conditional, counter, Discord, external program, music player, no. Oh, random. Oh, so that's how it works. Okay. So you can say send a random chat message if it occurs. But do we then have to do it for 1 to 10? Or can we just do it through a command? Random special identifiers will randomly pick a value based on the special identifier. Fill the respective special identifier with that value. Random number. Oh, there it is. Random number creates a random number from 1 to whatever number is specified at the end, including that number. So random number 100 would generate a random number between 1 and 100. Ah. Random number X and Y creates a random number between X and Y, including... Oh, okay, so that's if you want to have a higher average than 1, for example. We can take that one then, I think. Let's see if it works. So what would be a good value? Because I want it to be able to be redeemed every stream, at least. So should we base it on a D12 or a D10? So if we... At the moment it's just gonna be chat message, but maybe you can make a video animation of like cash or coins dropping or whatever. In a similar way of the drinks, right? Let's see, what does it do? Deposit 8 into a savings account. You need a fancier message, I think. I told myself to deposit 8. Should we just call it bucks? And then we can save it, right? Saving. And then I have to go to channel Twitch redeem, create a new channel point. We call it daily tax. Okay. So that means I have to go to Twitch now. What should the message be? Oh, and we can turn off the warning label now, right? Bam. Since notifications are on again. Ooh. Okay, that's a good idea. We could do it the daily tax, but you can also call it like daily text protocol or something. Like it's a software thing. Would I say enable or engage or start? Run? Yeah, run daily text protocol. Ooh. What about activate saving mode? Oh, is this message too long? Roll the dice and determine how much I add. Let's see, roll the dice and determine how much bucks I must add to my savings account. Help me. No. Is it continue? I can feel you put a lot of effort on this report. That's amazing. Thank you. Help me establish healthy saving habit. Roll the dice and determine how much bucks I must add to my savings account. It's sort of like a first redeem if you think about it. But instead of just saying first, you're pretty much like demanding, like, Jinn, have you put your money in the vault? Instead of spending it. Let's see, roll the dice and no. Run daily tax protocol is the name, and then the description is help me establish healthy saving habits. Should I say financial habits? Yeah, that works. Help me establish healthy financial habits. Roll the dice and determine how much bucks I must add to my savings account. Let's see where the credits land. Yeah, we can do that. But it's still like a small amount, right? Because I'm gonna stream a lot during the month. So I can't, every time it's rolled, I can't put like $100 on my account because then I'm gonna be broke and I can't pay my bills. Well, it's still on my savings account, but it has to be realistic, right? Okay, it should be there. Hopefully it works. If anyone has 12 bips, they should be able to enable or like start this redeem. Anyone want to give it a try? Oh, you ran it. Okay, you ran it, but what's happening? Where's the message? It's not showcasing a message. Why not? Also, let me give you the points back because it didn't work. So you should have your 12 points back. Let's try changing something in the code. The daily tax. Command action group. Okay, let's see if we can get it to work now. I think I found the fault. Would you be willing to give it another try, Aiko? See if it actually responds well this time. Yeah, apparently I didn't link the command to the redeem, so that's why the redeem ran, but it didn't actually give the command. But I think I fixed it now. Also, oh wait, is there like a daily limit? Is it because the daily limit triggered? I wonder if that can't. It's a cooldown. Oh yeah. Wait. Can I refresh that cooldown then? Let's see. How are we gonna do this? This is working. And then let's try it now. Let's see if it works. I upped the limit to 2 at the moment, so you should have another chance of doing it. And of course, this isn't automated. Hey, yeah, see? Aiko told Jin to deposit $5 into his savings account. All right, here goes then. Where's my phone? Let's start right. Okay, sending $5 to my saving accounts. There goes. There we go. The first $5 is in. It's so handy that these days you can just start a new saving account, like a separate wallet, and just start from zero on the new wallet. So now I can actually keep track. Like imagine in a year time, I can actually say the total sum that we saved up in a year's time. I think that could be a very funny statistic. Like every time I stream, someone redeems that, I have to pay like $5 to like $12 in my savings account, and then see how high we can get. Let's see if we can beat a high score. Let's see. Ooh, interesting news as well. So about the D&D thing, right? I think I found 4 people. And I also found an artist that's already working on stuff today. Well, they were working on it yesterday as well. I do wonder if the redeem is maybe too financial, like related. I have never seen a YouTuber or VTuber do this before, where they say like, oh yeah, the community can like redeem this, and then I have to put money in like a saving account or in a piggy bank. But it is a very responsible and healthy thing to do, right? To save money. Although I guess on YouTube's side or Twitch's side, because you're like a streamer, most people would prefer if you buy a subscription instead. So now I can confirm run daily tax protocol. I accepted it and I did it. So we're good. Oh, by the way, with this background, I can even run my 3D model. Like, my 3D model works with Shoost as well. So I can go into this background with my 3D model as well. Very useful. Also, like I said, if anyone of you has ideas about any future redeems we could add to the channel, let me know. Like a spin the wheel kind of thing, or care package. Oh, you mean like the hydrate thing? Yeah, we can do a care package. That shouldn't be too difficult to do. Let's see. Add new custom rewards. Let's write something out here. Let's see, hydrate, eat food, sit upright, I guess. Although I don't really shrimp that much. Like, I have a very nice chair with very long back support. Hey, Bony Bone Man, welcome. How you doing? Hope you had a good day. We're just implementing new redeem ideas on Twitch's side at the moment. If you have any ideas on how to enrich the stream experience, let me know. Oh, hydrate, posture check, and stretch is the care package. Oh, okay, stretch. What if we do it like care package incoming? Oh yeah, I like this one. Let's see, care package incoming. Something exciting. Time to refuel. Is there something else we could use instead of refuel? Revitalize, energize. Sorry, a bit late to the meeting. No problem, man. We know how the corporate world works, right? You were probably engaged in a prior meeting, right? But still, thanks for joining today. So we go back to Twitch, add that here, and then we say send care package. I think the cost should not be high, right? Should it just be 1 or 10? Let's see, background. Yeah, background can probably be a shade of blue. Cooldown and limitation. Redemption cooldown time, let's say should we do it like once per hour or like once per 30 minutes maybe? But yeah, Bony Bone Man, it's been a while. How have you been doing? Hopefully everything's going right with you. We showcased some of our 3D modeling things and our plans for the channel for the next year. We also went through some stats. Let's say every 30 minutes or so. And then I probably have to make an icon for that later, right? Ooh, instead of sending, you can say deploy. That sounds way better. So every 30 minutes is too low. Let's say 45 minutes. You can remind me to do that. And then it costs 1 point and it sends a message. I think that this should work. I think we got one. I've been good. I've been trying to keep a consistent 3D modeling output. I've been mostly making stuff for 3D printing. How about you? I've been working on some... Well, I can show you maybe. That should work with Shoost, hopefully. Let's see if I can start Blender and then show it on the screen behind me. Okay. So that means I have to go to Shoost and go to Blender and then enable that. Ha! It works. Look at that. Although it's a little small, but this is literally the room that I'm in. See? I 3D modeled it. Including the window things at the side. Using your mind to blend. Yeah, looks nice, right? Although I did make the entire building, right? It's just a small scene of a business meeting room. Were the blinds of pane and are they array? Of course they are array. Let me showcase you that. So as you can see, I just made, let's see, edit mode. It's a very simple shape with a bend in it. Let's see if you can see it right. Correct here. But yeah, it's a simple shape. And then I used the subdivision modifier to give it that smooth corner shape. And then also an array modifier to make it longer. So by changing the value on the array, for example, to 30, ta-da! Also, I'm wondering another thing. Let's see, in Shoost, I wonder if I can do this. Effects, camera. Yeah, we can zoom in, look at that. Although it's not a lot, but I'm a little bit closer. So can we zoom in even more? Oh yeah, it's possible, but it does move the camera a little bit high, doesn't it? I guess that's the zoom out again. I like how smooth the visuals are though. Oh, that's the zoom out again. I think this one is the closest I can go. Was it rendered in Eevee or Cycles? It looks like Eevee to me. Let me double check that. So I tend to always render in the engine that goes with the bloom because I really love bloom effects. Because that's the whole cyberpunk aesthetic, right? The illumination. Yeah, it's Eevee. Like, you don't have these bloom effects, I think, in Cycles. Because Cycles is a more realistic style, right? Although they did say they had an update for Blender. So maybe in the new update of Blender they still added like some way to do it. You can get bloom through composition. Yeah, but then yeah, it's a pain. That's the entire problem. Like I like using bloom because it fits more with the video game aesthetic, right? Because if you think about video games, it's usually a lot of bloom effects, light effects, special effects, that sort of stuff. And it would be a little bit weird if I made a VHS effect through composition. Oh, hey, should I show you something? I also have a VHS effect here, but it's on Shoost. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see, VHS effect. There we go. Back to the early 90s of skateboard videos. Although I think this style would be funny if you were to do like a recording, like an old news anchor, or receiving some kind of message. Shaky cam. Oh yeah, we can shake we can shake as well. Let's see here. Whee. Oh no, an earthquake has hit no, that's a little bit has hit the Netherlands. Yes, the Netherlands. Look at this, earthquake in Netherlands. Let's see, there's also film, but film is very dark. And there's also CRT screen effect, which is more like vertical lines. Or you can just turn it off and go for this. I just love how the bloom looks in Eevee. Yeah, I know. It really gives out that mood or that vibe in certain scenes, right? It's also incredibly quick. Definitely. Like, certain renders are like, what, 5 seconds? And that's especially important if you want to do animation, right? If you know you have to like run 700 frames, oh, you better have something quick then. Imagine every render taking like a minute and you have 700 frames to do. And then halfway you realize, I made a mistake. I have to re-render all of this. 2000 years in cycles. Yeah, I know, right? There's even a LED panel effect. But I'm not sure how to run it. Let's see, exposure. Oh, for that one I probably have to disable the... Let's see, if I turn this off... Oh, yeah, you can see there's like a version of me in the background with a pixelated style. What if we move the LED panel? Pixel size. Move. There we are, look at this. I'm on the screen. Oh, redeem deploy care package. Nice, it works. Does it actually give a message on what to do? It's not giving the message itself. So maybe I should add that blurb then to mix it up, I think. Oh, we can change the pixel size. Oh, Oh, look at that. We can be like very mysterious. Yes, now you don't know my identity. It's a mystery to all. Or you can have like very fine pixels. It's still great effect to have. Let's see, we can have zoom. I feel like a news anchor almost. Welcome to the news today. Exposure layer. Oh, you can make it like brighter or darker, but you can also do it for the background apparently. Interesting. Test. Sculpting creatures has been fun though. I did want to make animation in the future at some point. I have oh, wait, is that you have animated or haven't animated? So remembering the oh yeah, definitely. That's a big hurdle. Same with rigging. Oh, since we're doing stuff in Shoost anyway, we could go over some of the effects this thing has. So at the moment we have dust effect, which is like small particles, but we can have some other things as well, like Sakura. Although that doesn't really make sense in a scene like this because we're indoor, but it could be cool for an outdoor scene where there's like cherry blossom trees. There's also confetti, which is more fitting for today since it's a celebration, right? Hey, Jesper! I'm just dropping by real quick to sell all my stocks. Oh no, the market crash has happened. You were last seen doing Age of Empires too. Nice. But welcome, it's been a while. Dust is really annoying to make in Blender, by the way. I could never get it to look right. Oh, yeah. I do wonder, like, why Social Chat Ninja is, like, malfunctioning for today. Wait, let me look in studio mode. Huh. Weird. Let's see. Oh, you're gonna do Factorio? Nice. Let's see, what else are you doing? But yes, I have many people stare at. Wait. Pump and dump. You better be talking about stocks there, man. TTYL, baby. Alright. Thanks for dropping by. I've wasted too much time on Factorio. Yeah, it does seem like the type of game that works like Satisfactory, right? But more combat oriented. Let's see, what other effects do we have? We have sparkles. Yes, we have sparkles if we want to be a Toma protagonist. Wait, I should screenshot this for Shin. Look at all those sparkles. All you missed are rose effects too. Yeah, that would be funny. there's nothing stopping us from actually doing that as well. We could give it a try, right? Interesting. Let's see, what else do we have? Cross sparkle. Damn! I'm blinded by sparkles. Ooh, this one is also a nice effect. Maybe you have to lower opacity though. What about the previous one? Oh yeah, that looks nice. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we have hearts as well. Look at that. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna use this sometime in the future. I'm definitely gonna use this. Wait, maybe I should screenshot it and then post it on Twitter or something. Where's my Twitter page? How do you say it? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, right? Or make it a redeem. Like a redeem that you can get the hearts to show up. That could be funny, yeah. Okay, I posted it. Let's see, what else do we have as an effect that we can enable? Oh, more hearts. More hearts. Oh no. This is called anime art. It is fast though. Wait, what if you increase the rate? Can we make it even? Whoa, we can increase the rate to super fast. They really love their hearts, huh? Ooh, nightlight. The bokeh effect. That's amazing. Although it is maybe a little bit strong, so maybe lower the opacity a little bit. And then change the camera angle maybe. Which one should we pick? Oh, this is a nice one. I wish you could, wait, you can pick the colors. Oh shit, this looks so cool. Because it fits with the color style of the room, right? Damn, who broke the blinds? Again, all that is missing is the rose effects that go with it. Wait. Can we change the color for this one as well? Oh, so you can really change the color to whatever you want, huh? That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna mess around with this program a lot, I think. That's amazing. Yeah, I think I found my new addiction. Oh, and we can do it with this then as well. I do want to try actual image projection in cycles. Ooh, how does that work? Meaning I'll actually have to create a lens. Oh, like the lens effect? Yo. Yeah, like the distortion because of actual lens photography. I think someone made a YouTube video about that on how they made a realistic effect like that in... I think it was Blender, yeah. Wait, we can color code it. Damn, look how nice this is. Ooh. I feel like most of the effects in this program benefit from having some opacity, right? So it blends better with the scene. And since this scene is so blue, see, have you seen the real camera in Blender? Actually, Matt uses 3D modeled lenses, so the bloom is actually real. Oh, like including like the bokeh effect and everything? Sounds like something I'll have to look into then eventually. Because if you can get bloom to work in cycles, then I'm willing to give that a try. Oh, shit is responding. You look like the dude in the choices that owns a company or something. So in the Atoma game, we're pretty much the rich dude. That's Shin's verdict. Let's see. Yep, but takes thousands of years to render though. But it's cool. Oh yeah, true. I remember that. Oh, I don't have enough money for a render farm, man. I don't think that's viable for me. Especially if I gotta start saving money now with every stream. You ship it? It's free? Wait, ship it? What's ship it? Ship it. Ship it, render farm it. Oh, wait, really? Hmm. But does it take a long time, or is there like a wait list? Free registration, free project adding, free rendering, collaborative. 600 machines are connected on average. Oh, but does that mean you also have to offer up your machine for the render farm? I help others render on there. Ooh. But that also means that I'm using my computing power for someone else then, right? Yep. That might not work whenever I'm doing streams, right? Because if I'm doing a stream, then my computer's already hard at work. And then if it diverts some of my CPU power or like graphic, what do you call it, like graphic video RAM or whatever it's called, then it might lag the stream then, right? I mean, you build up points. Oh, so you can like turn it on and off. So if you don't use it, like if you don't want to use it, you can turn it off and then turn it on whenever it's available. That's useful. I didn't know that one. Thanks for the insight. I might look into that in the future then. Another option is to just have a second machine, like one machine just for streaming, and one for like Blender stuff. But that's gonna be expensive. I like that you can just preset certain camera angles and then it will just slowly move into that new thing. It's very smooth. Wait, you can color the confetti as well? Oh, look at that. You can pick the main color for it. Ah, okay. So you can also make it white, and white is the base. But if you want to make a theme, you can do this. And then it just does red and black. I wonder if there's a way to do blue and orange. The way it works, the more points, the more priority your project has. Oh. But I wonder, aren't you burning through your CPU and your GPU then slowly over time as well? Because you're like using it to render repeatedly for people on the internet, right? I wonder what the efficiency of it is. You know what would be funny? If you can change the graphic for the Sakura fall to like a different graphic. Like you could say like, oh, I want bills of money to fall out of the sky using the Sakura mechanic. Maybe I can just ask for that on the Shoost page. See if they can add that function. I just make my Stream Deck idly render. Wait, how does that work? Stream Deck idly render. I still think the LED effect on the screen is funny. I guess it's useful for karaoke in the future as well, right? Although, with how Twitch is doing its bottleneck tactic on music, I don't think we can do karaoke anymore. Everything is becoming way more strict with what's allowed and what's not allowed. Sorry, that was making some noise on the stream. Wasn't there like a... Oh! Yeah, I found it. So, imagine we have the other background, the rooftop terrace. There's something else we could enable. We can enable rain. Let's see, there's also snow. You can even color the snow. Wait, can you make it black? So it's more like falling ash or something. Oh, red snow, that's not good. But it looks like you can do a lot in this program. That's good for just $5. Oh, the smoke machine is on. Are we in a sauna? Yo, the dusty effect. That could look cool in an alleyway. I'm gonna have to make so many scenes with this. Like we can have rooftop scenes with rain. We can have back alleys with smoke, or maybe the kitchen with smoke. Not smoke because something's burning, but because of the heat, right? How do you change the color on that? Can you also make it just dark? Oh, you can stylize it as well. Oh, you can give it that green toxic mist effect. Yo, who farted in here? You're smelling up the place, man. Or we can just go to, ooh, purple? Purple mist. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna love this program. I'm gonna mess around in this for a very, very long time. I just made my Stream Deck idly render. They make cycles quicker in Blender 4.0, I think. I think it cycles X now. Oh. Yeah, I'm still sticking to 3.6 at the moment because I was working on the drink redeems. But since we fixed it now, I can actually move on. Although, I still have to finish that microwave. Let's see, where's my microwave? Open. Open recent. Kitchen utensils. Do I want to save this? Nope, don't save because I was just showcasing it. And then I have to go to Shoost to enable the layer so you can actually see what the heck I'm doing. Let's turn this off and then turn this one on. Ta-da! So far, we have mostly been working on the inside. As you can see, there's like the heat plate and all the compartments and the rolling bit at the bottom. And we experimented a little bit over here with the holes, which are pretty much just textures, right? Is the hole a decal? Yeah, it's a decal. It's not actual holes. And then at the back, at the corners, we had the folded metal style, as you can see. But yeah, there's still some stuff that I have to do more. Separate mat, I can show you. So I just called it microwave material over here, but if I go to shading, it works like this. So we got the normal, let's see, where is it? The machine vent texture. And it's connected to rough. No, it's connected to the normal and the base color. Yep. And then if you go to the actual texture, it just looks like this. So these are like 3 different ways of making the holes, right? So we have a tiny zigzag for if you want to just have a tiny area or like a few holes. We have like a rectangle shape, and we have them in a grid. This is more like hexagonal, I think, the bottom right one, like this one. But yeah, they're pretty much just black holes. And then we have, where's the other one? We have this one, which has like a gradient effect on the corner. They're like plain floating above the surface on the ones inside. Oh no, they're actually inside it. This is actually, wait, let me go back. So this one is actually there. So if I go to edit mode, I just selected these, like this grid. Oh wow, probably more like this part. And then I made sure that it was dragged into that area. UV, yeah. So if you go to UV editing, you can see it's put right on top there. If you move it, you could have it like this. But this was the plan for this one. Of course, if you're like super up close, you're gonna notice the difference, but I don't think you're gonna do that much of a close-up. I think for a YouTube short, it would be interesting though, to do a short where like the camera angle is like inside the microwave, and then you look out the microwave. Wait, how should I should increase the angle, right? I can't. I need to put a camera here. Like imagine you put a camera over here and then you look outside the microwave and you see like the living room or you see the kitchen and you can see someone opening the door, grabbing a plate out of it or putting a plate in it. I think that would be a funny angle, right? Like someone puts it in, the lights go on, it starts to rotate, and then in the background you can actually see someone moving around doing like random shit in his living room, and then after a minute you hear bling. Well, maybe not a minute, but what would be a good time? 45 seconds? Imagine if a fight breaks out. You just put something in the microwave and then through the holes of the microwave window you see some fight in the background. And then when someone gets knocked out, the sound effect plays off the microwave that the dinner is done. Bling! That could be a funny effect. But yeah, this is still the same file with all the knives and scissors and whatnot. But I'm working on the microwave box, but I had to take a break from working on this for like a month ago because I had to start working on my anniversary stream, right? And this is the result. We got Shoost working, we got some new effects, some new redeems. Also, that redeem from earlier, I did drink a little bit, but I forgot to stretch. So let's do that now. Are you making the door? Just the same way as I'm doing this, I think. Like this, the same hole pattern that I'm using for this, I think I can make a texture like it to work on the window, like on the microwave door, because the microwave doors always have the grid style, right? Boxy or like curved? Let's see. I think I want to keep the roundness of this and put it on at the front as well, if I'm making sense. Like if I were to add, where's the box? Like if you have the box, what I probably want to do is grab this angle, this angle, this angle, and then probably do something like this. So on the inside, it's still flat because it has to be flush with the inside of the microwave, right? And then at the front, it's like a bended surface with an indent eventually again. But that's the idea of how I want to have the shape look. And after the microwave, you're gonna have to do a lot of other kitchen stuff. We have to make sinks, faucets, let's see, probably a furnace or oven. But by just already making these assets, like this thing, I can reuse that multiple times on machinery, right? But yeah, it's still a work in progress. Eventually we'll get there, but I had to take a break to figure out some other stuff. You're going to add these to an asset library? Yeah, this is like all asset library, but I'm still conflicted on what I'm gonna do with it. Like, is this just an asset library that I'm gonna use myself for like animated shorts and videos and world building? Or am I gonna sell it as an asset pack to people who might want to use this kind of stuff, right? I'm not sure about that yet. I guess I have to give it a little bit of time to see if it's high enough quality to sell. If I wonder, would something like VGen or coffee work for this? Or is it more like a different site where this would be popular? Coffee? Yeah, Ko-Fi. Well, some call it Ko-Fi, some call it coffee. Because the idea is like the amount of money you spend on tipping or donating to someone on Ko-Fi is equal to 1 cup of coffee or something. That's the idea, right? So you're actually buying someone a cup of coffee. It's like buy me a coffee. Yeah, like that. Shannon responded again. They're saying like CEO or one that works at a rich AF company. I'm really liking the orange lights effects on it. I'm gonna memorize this style for a very long time. Like, it's not exactly a blue hue, but it's like blue-greenish that I'm using at the moment. But then it would be cool to have like orange highlights in the scene. Imagine if you have that for more scenes like this. Or we can color code it, like the streets are orange and reddish, maybe a little bit purple. Maybe in the back alleys it's more like a greenish purple or something. And then corporate is very blue-green, like we have right here. I think that could be a cool effect, right? So you can always know where you are at based on the color coding. Like, oh, this area is reddish or orangish, so that we must be in the city. I do most of my texturing in Substance Painter. It's basically Photoshop for... Yeah, I've been hearing... But don't you pay for Substance Painter? It's a subscription-based software, right? I think. And I'm terminally allergic to monthly subscription softwares. I'd rather just pay once and be done with it. But no updates? Wait, huh? What do you mean no updates? Oh, like if you buy this... Well, to be honest, back in the day, if you bought a version of Photoshop, you would still get updates until a new version was made, right? And if you were happy with all the functions that you had, no update was needed. Like, some updates are even bad these days, right? Some updates you don't want. I just used that version. Oh, wait, huh? I'm not giving more money to Adobe. Yeah, let's go! No more money for Adobe. Yeah, I'm to be honest, I'm boycotting as well. So my version of Photoshop and Illustrator is still the one from 2013. I just refuse to let that one go. And it's still working. And I keep running the install on whatever new machine I have. There's also Mixer, which... Ooh, I like the sound of that. Mixer. Free. That's more up my alley. Like, I'm a person with not a lot of like budget, right? So I have to make do with whatever free option I can get my hands on. I guess it's also the more responsible thing to do. Like, I can understand that you're using Substance Painter if you're making money, right? But since my channel and my 3D modeling is not earning me any money at the moment, I feel bad for already spending like a large amount of money on softwares that are pretty much just a cost for me at the moment. Made by Epic Games. Oh, but is it just as good? It's kind of funny that like these old titans of the gaming industry or like movie industry, like Maya or what was the other one? There was Maya and like Cinema something, that are slowly losing terrain because there's like cheaper and more affordable options that are being crowdfunded or crowdsourced. Yeah, Cinema 4D. Yeah, that one. The same with Blender, right? Like you hear more and more that people are using Blender over something like Maya. Like, why would you pay a yearly Maya subscription if you work at a company? Right? If you think about it, a lot of companies, if you tell them like, why are you using Maya? It might be an industry standard, but you're paying so much money. Let me show you the power of Blender. And then you just tell them, yeah, I made this and the software is free. And there's a lot of plugins because there's a lot of people using it. But you're gonna have to give it multiple years before people are willing to make the jump, right? Especially in the job industry, like once something is like set in stone, they're gonna keep at it for a very, very long time. Activision has an add-on that makes it multiplayer. Wait, multiplayer Blender? I'm gonna have to write this down. Imagine if we... Yo, but if it crashes on one side, does it crash on the other side as well? That could be funny. I don't know. Oh, I would be curious about that. Sounds funny. Like imagine, yo, that's good for troubleshooting. Like imagine if you're trying to help someone and you can say like, oh, just enable this add-on and I can show you how it works or how it's done. But it's probably also very invasive, right? Because you have to link up systems. So you have to be careful who you work with, probably. It's pretty cool. You can see other players' camera and cursor. Oh, like just moving around. I wonder if there's a limitation to how big the file can be, because if the file becomes too big, they probably can't do it too well. Hey, Rachang, Ryan. So about that drink redeem, you're still using the old stream elements system, but if you go down to the channel points, you can actually see there is now also a channel redeem, and if you use that one, you get the drink with an animation. Ta-da! You get a little animation to play out with your drink, and you actually gain stats. So over time, you can actually level up. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, this channel is all about upgrades and evolution today. We have finally put it online. Sadly, on YouTube side, we can't enable this yet because we need some form of currency to make it work over there as well. But I've been talking to the Mix It Up makers. Yay! But yeah, we have been talking to the Mix It Up makers, and they say that there's going to be a currency 2.0 update where you can have platform-specific currency. So we can make like a BIP currency version on YouTube as well, which you can then use to trigger the same commands as you can do on Twitch, because it's all run through Mix It Up. And once we did that, it should work fine. But yeah, it's just a temporary thing where it only works on Twitch. Eventually we'll get there, but you just have to wait a little bit till the update goes live. And you got a Mania Melon nightcap. Nice. You want to see the animation for the Mania Melon nightcap? I can run that one. I should be able to do that. Let's see. Where are you? I think it's this one. There we go. Found it. Damn, I've been throwing it all on my tab. Yeah, I feel like once you start doing the drink redeem, it would be nice to have some kind of currency attached to it, because it actually works together with another thing that I want to introduce on my channel, which is like the sting operation thing. It's something I explained a little bit earlier during the presentation, that it's like chat mini games. Like once in a while, there's gonna be a trigger with a video, and it's gonna ask you to enter a certain keyword to join the operation, and then maybe you sabotage something, or maybe you do a supply raid, or you do a street race, and if you win you earn points. If you lose, well, you lose points. It's like gamifying your chat if you think about it. I knew this day would come where I would have to finally pay for my drink. Well, it's not really that you have to pay, because the currency, how it works is that by watching my stream, you already earn the currency. So for Twitch, the rate is 220 bips or channel points, I think per hour. And a drink redeem at the moment costs 50. So if you only watched me for, I don't know, 15 minutes, you should already be able to order a drink, pretty much. You pretty much get rewarded for being a returning customer. As should be with a bar, right? And then with the events, the sting operations, you can earn more currency, hopefully. And with that, you can do even more stuff. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot to tell this, but so my family is kind of aware that I do streaming stuff, right? So last night, something funny happened. So they noticed that I've been working hard lately, especially the last week, staying up late, doing a lot of like editing, writing, and PowerPointing and that sort of stuff. So they did ask like, oh, what's up? And then I said like, oh yeah, my 2-year anniversary is coming up and I want to do something special or something funny. Just something that's funny thematically on the stream. And they didn't let me know anything beyond that. They said, oh, that's cool. So when is it? Like on what day? So last night, my mother actually brought me a cake. Because they're like, oh yeah, an anniversary, you have to celebrate it, right? So she got me like an apple pie cake, and she hung up 2 balloons just as a little celebration thing. That's super sweet, right? Yeah, they were like interested, like, oh, what are you working on, or what are you doing? Or so I showcased a little bit of the things that I do, or like the model, the softwares that I'm using. if you're going to use Mixer, it's a bit slower and it's not that optimized. Ah, okay. So you have to, you pretty much have to give it time then, right? But yeah, it was not really something I expected. I was like, huh? What are we celebrating? There are balloons and there's cake and that sort of stuff. Oh, it's for you. It's your anniversary, right? Which is super sweet because, hey, we're still like a small channel. It's not like we're this big, massive channel and it's a big celebration, right? But we do it in our own way. I just think it's sweet that she already thought it was worthy of being celebrated. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna do any like specific Blender or gaming today. Mostly it was just to do this bit, showcase some of our plans. And I think we did most of it. We even added 2 new redeems, I think, which is the care package and the save responsibly redeem. Although that's not officially the name. Dude, you've done a ton of work. It should be. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's also a good reminder for myself, because if I don't do these kind of anniversary streams where we review the last year, then I tend to forget it. Like I totally forgot like what my first thumbnails look like, my first schedule, my first overlays and that sort of stuff. And by doing the presentation I did before, it's like a self-reflection moment, like, oh damn, look how far we came since the beginning. Like, see how much effort we put into it, which softwares you learned, including like just Blender learning, right? And then also experimenting with new stuff. Like, I have never used Shoost before, but it's a good first attempt to use it. And I'm probably gonna use it more often if we're gonna do just talking streams. There's also something else I've been thinking about, but I didn't include it into the presentation, and that's a dual screen setup scene for OBS, where I would, for example, be at the bottom right corner and someone else would be at the top left corner, and then we have the gameplay screens in the center where it's both visible, so you see both perspectives. I think something like that would also be very cool to do, but I'm not sure yet how to implement that. Can we get balloons in the meeting room next year? I think we have a budget for that. I think we can put balloons there. So we already made the meeting room this year, so next year we can just add balloons to it, right? Or maybe we can have it as a redeem that like the balloons flow up in Shoost. And Ryan, by the way, thank you for the gigantification and the 30 bits. I'll send it off to accounting. Yeah, I'll see it in my mail then, right? I wonder if you can do like corporate... Yeah, you can do corporate roleplay. That sounds wrong, but just normal roleplay, right? Like you enact a certain role. Ew. Have you seen the numbers this month? We're slowly rising. we have acquired a bigger market share this last month. We should contact the promoters and HR. Let's hire some new talents this year straight out of college and give them internships where we underpay them. Or is it becoming too real now? Wage slaves? No, we don't say that word here. We call them interns. It's slowly becoming darker and darker. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. The little presentation thing that I did. I'm let's see, probably another like 10 minutes or so that I'm gonna stay online, and then I'm gonna head off, and then we're just back to our regular schedule again of streaming games. I think this week I am gonna stream with John on Saturday. We're gonna play some Warframe, try to farm Savagoth? Something along those lines. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Savagoth, I think. I'm not sure if you can just make it work in one go, but we're gonna give it a try. We're just playing with 2 people at the moment. If anyone wants to farm for that as well, you're open. There's also the Lotus Eater quest, I think we still have to play, so we can also try that. I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow because hey, we already streamed today, right? And I have to set some other stuff up. I need relic traces so I could join. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you're more than welcome. We're gonna play it on Saturday. How's Warframe? I played the launch version ages ago. Is it much different now? It's a lot of fun. Initially, the launch was very limited, right? The wall running and like the combat, you had the stamina system. They totally threw the stamina system away. So now you can just run and jump unlimitedly. And you also don't suffer any penalties for melee attacks because there's no stamina. You can just go at it however you want. They did have an overhaul on the status ailments and status weakness of factions. So now is a really good time to rejoin, to be honest. Like, they did a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of quest lines as well. It might feel a little bit confusing at the start because there's a lot of stuff coming at you at the same time. But you can always watch some YouTube videos about like the lore stuff on Warframe if you're feeling like you don't get something, because there's like 10 years worth of lore at this point. That's definitely confusing. Oh, for the time, by the way, you can see the current time for me at the moment. It's like 6:44 for me, GMT +2. See it in the center at the bottom of my screen. I think on Saturday we're gonna probably start at 2 p.m. So that would be almost 3 hours. Am I saying that correctly? Almost 4 hours ago, I think. Is that correct? No, 3 hours. Or something like that. I hate time zones. That's why I just set my time. But yeah, it's supposed to be at 2 p.m. I'm basically starting over again. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, starting fresh, I would not have the motivation for that. I have an account that's like 10 years old, and I have most of the mods that I need for high level content. If I were to be forced to refresh from low level, I would not like that at all. I don't think I could get into Warframe then. I think for me, the best part was that Warframe just hits an update every like 3 to 6 months. And then you get to do a few new stuff. And then you can just drop it again for like 3 months and not touch it. I think that's ideal for me. Because if I really want to play Warframe, I can just play 4 weeks in a row and catch up on everything. And then like leave it again for a while. Well, modern games, the live service games, they require you to log in every day. And to be honest, that's starting to get a little bit tiring for me. Sometimes I wish I could re-experience Warframe from the top all over again. Like I had no knowledge. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. Like no knowledge at all. Like you go fresh. You just enter the game, but still all the content is here, right? That's basically Helldivers for me. That's still a game I actually want to play, but I have doubts because of the whole PlayStation incident. How is it at the moment? Is Helldivers in a good space at the moment? At least it's no Concord. I heard Concord is kind of like a failed game on launch, that only like 700 people played during its peak. That's an awful number, to be honest. That's not what you want. Let's see, there was another, I think Dustborn or something was also a weird game where they, in Dustborn, apparently you have an ability that you can unlock and it's called cancel. So you can literally cancel someone in the game. And I feel like that's not a healthy thing to do. Is that like meant ironically, or are they serious about that? The game is really fun, but the community is on fire as always. Oh. How free are you in playstyles? Like if I were to get Helldivers 2 and I say like, oh, I love being an engineer, so I want to deploy turrets. Can I just go for turret and shield build? Like, oh, I have a protective barrier shield and I have like deployable turrets to hold a position, or do you have to keep changing depending on the mission? Because I see most people using like the mortar strike stuff. You can do whatever you want. Ooh, that's good. Having a team with a diverse set of weapons and equipment helps. Depends on the host. Oh, that's good, because I've been playing Risk of Rain lately, and I'm really loving the engineer playstyle. Like you just deploy turrets on tactical locations, and then they rain fire on the enemy, and you buff them eventually. So I think it would be funny to like run around, deploy turrets, and then while your turrets are firing at the enemy, you get to do your objective. It's like the problem with like most stuff is that you can't do things at the same time, right? But turrets work at the same time as you, so you can shoot at 3 different targets. Like you can shoot at one, the turret A can shoot at someone else, and turret B can also shoot at someone. Although you probably don't get the same turret multiple times. You probably have like, let's say, you maybe have a machine gun turret, and then you have one mortar strike turret, and then maybe a protective bubble shield for in case you get attacked by those robots or whatever. So you can actually hold out a position. It's a very defensive focused build then, right? Can you actually save certain builds? Like certain presets, or do you have to keep changing it whenever you want to play a different playstyle? I'd love if you could like save up presets. You choose per mission? Ah. Like, that's what I like about Warframe at the moment, is like, you can just make a certain set where you know that, oh, this set works well against bugs, or this set works well against the robots, or this one is very good for defense objectives, or this one is good for infiltration, or like those kind of things. So you can like pre-build your class or loadout and just click on your loadout and immediately equip everything associated with that. Yeah, profiles. Yeah, that would be super cool, right? And it would save you a lot of time, because then you can like prep for certain situations and then just roll with it. Also, I'm gonna have to check something. So we have social chat, but why is social chat not working? Do I have to relink something or? Let's see, capture Discord chat, capture WhatsApp chat, no. Slack, Teams, Google Meet, nope. Disable chat services or filter by... No, I don't want opt out. Styling. What if I re-enable it? I want a profile B for this mission. Yeah! I'm a social drinker. When I want to drink, I say social... Wait, social exclamation... No. Wasn't the joke... I remember the joke from World of Warcraft, I think. They also said, like, the dwarf said like, oh, I'm a social drinker. When someone... let's see. When I order a drink and someone else orders a drink as well, I order another one. Something like that, like he doubles up. Oh, it works! Hey! Chat's on screen, let's go, let's go! We fixed it. It's from WoW. Yeah. Look at that, we got it working. So, for some reason it reset it then. It's so weird. Let's see, message styling. Compact. Compact mode, no space between name and message. Increase vertical padding between messages. Yeah, now you can read each other's messages. There is an option for large avatar profile pics on the left side, but I'm not sure. Should we enable it? Should we try it? Although some people might be doxing themselves if I did, or some people might have inappropriate avatar profile pics, right? That's probably dangerous to use most of the time, I think. Enjoy your anniversary, I'm headed to sleep. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, man. Really appreciate it. Make emojis larger. Yeah, that's enabled. Make content images larger. No, thank you. Split mode. Messages align relative to center. Horizontal scrolling messages. Oh, that's also possible. That could save space, but probably would be annoying to read then. Messages overlap another. No, thank you. Effects. Messages fade in. Messages fade out when hiding. Slide in from the right. Messages smoothly roll in. Yeah, I think this works, right? Messages, visibility. I wanted to see how big the emoji. Yeah, that's. I think that's big enough, right? Like it's bigger than the average size, but not by too much. Otherwise, you take over the entire screen. I don't think there's a setting where you can like set how big the emoji actually is. Nope. Emoji wall. Limit to 10 emojis at a time. Oh, that's if you want to have like emotes appear on the screen. Although that might be a little bit... So you have those streams where there's a lot of fast moving stuff happening, right? A lot of triggers. I think I want to avoid it on my thing. So emote walls where emotes like explode all over the screen, that's probably gonna be bad then, right? Hype meter. When enabled, a tally score of unique names per chat source is tracked. Start to reset the tally. Oh. That's interesting. So you can have like a bar that shows how many people are on YouTube and how much are talking on Twitch. Although I think that's more a thing if you're like a big channel where you have like 75 people sitting in chat at least. I think it depends on the style streamer. Yeah, I noticed that I'm more of a person that likes to have like smooth flowing stuff occurring. Like I'm fine with like the glowy lights at the corner of my screen, right? Or like the slowly moving camera, but I don't do well with imagine if there was like a fast shaking screen. Wait, I can show you what I meant. So in this software that I'm using for this model, I can change the state properties, right? Let's see, where is it? The talk open mouth image, state properties. Here, so there is a function in this software that as long as I keep talking, I keep moving back and forth. But I feel like this is very ADHD to be doing every time, right? Like, I'm not the type of person to hop around like this at all. And there's also this, but this is more bouncy on a separate, like in just the vertical axis. And apparently, oh shit, that's a lot of bounce there. And you can customize it apparently. Let's see. Looks like you're jogging on the spot. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, how fast? This is when we're super stressed. How high can we go? I think I drank too much coffee. Please, someone stop me. I think at most this would be better. But even then it feels weird. So I'm just gonna disable it again. I like the current movement, like it's slow, it's gentle. I think it would be good with hotkeys. Oh, yeah, if you want to do like a just talking stream and then make use of like different emotional states, right? Different versions. Yeah, like if you're in like an intense shooting game or something, then maybe you can have like the jumping around thing. That could be funny. But yeah, this is also a new software that I'm using, like the 2D one. And I'm probably gonna use it way more in the future as well. I think I should be able to switch back to the other model as well if I wanted to. Let's see if I can make that work. There we go. But this one doesn't have an open mouth nor like blinking eye moments. This is just a PNG with a glow effect. Do your hotkeys take up 90% of your keyboard? Sorta, because I also have... Okay, so I can use the same hotkeys that I use for my 3D model hotkeys, but usually you don't run your 3D model and your 2D model at the same time, right? So I think we could still make it work that way. I wonder, can I change the position of this model? State shortcuts, state effects, state properties. Avatar settings. How do I do the position? Yeah, we can do it like this, but that probably also changes it for the other model as well then, right? Probably. Yep. As you can see, it changes this one as well. It is probably something not what you want. I think we had something like this going. Can you not stand on the table? I wish. That means I have to add extra layers for the foreground and background, right? But yeah, that's probably something we're gonna have to do for another time. Let's see, it's already past 7. True streamers have hotkeys taking up 100% of the... No, I'm not a real streamer. Oh no. Yeah, I have a problem with my mouse in that since I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, I can't use the hotkeys for certain effects on my mouse. Even though I have like 9 buttons extra on the side of my mouse, I can't use it for stream related stuff because I'm using it for Final Fantasy. It's a part of my hotbar that I put there. So I can only use it for games because, hey, you're not playing Final Fantasy together with other games, right? But I can't use it for stream related hotkeys. Maybe I can use it for like Blender hotkeys. Something I have to look into. But I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. Thank you everyone for joining me today on this presentation and this investors meeting. Hope you had fun. I definitely had fun in revealing this this model and giving the presentation and leading up to this day with the bits. Thanks for the care package. Thank you, Aiko. Yeah, I'm planning to immediately get some food as well after this. Have a good rest, Jin. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, no problem. I had a lot of fun preparing it. I think I want to do something like this next year again. I think investor meetings would be a funny thing on anniversaries, right? In comparison to just celebratory things. Like on my birthday, I could do like maybe co-op games or play with viewers if people want to, or do a collab. And then for an anniversary, since the debut day, I can do investor meetings like this. And then maybe introduce like new models or new settings or new regimes, something like that. I think that would work nice, especially for this style of presentation, right? And then we can go over a 3-year review. We can see how well we did on our 3rd year eventually compared to our 2nd year. If there's gonna be exponential growth or if it's gonna be linear. Or it's gonna be stagnating. It better not be stagnating. Add changes to the room every year. Yeah, oh yeah, that could be interesting. Or we could just build up the scene so it's not just one scene, but it's like a bigger scene. Or we can add like people to the room, right? As if the investors are literally physically in the room. Or I should like add a lot of slimes to the scene, as if the slimes are all watching. Oh, I totally forgot this. So a while back, someone asked for the name of the slime, right? But we didn't have a name yet. I thought it would be funny to have a well, sort of intimidating name, but also a very serious name for something that's so cute and small, right? So what I thought would be funny would be to call the orange slime Balthazar. And then just add a number to it, like Balthazar the Third. So yeah, that's gonna be his official name from now on. We're gonna call him Balthazar. Because it's funny. I still have no idea, like, what kind of noises I should make him make. Like, does he only talk in water sounds? Does he actually talk? Is it like a squeaky toy kind of voice, or a surprisingly dark voice, or like low voice for a slime? Things to think about in the future. We'll get to it eventually. But yeah, multiple camera angles also sounds cool. Though I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that with a 2D model, right? At least, well, we can have like multiple zoom ins or like zoom outs. But if you have multiple camera angles, that might be hard. Oh, Animal Crossing, that could be good. That's a good point. Like, imagine if his talk is like Animal Crossing sound, and then he has like a text bubble or something to still translate what he's saying, if anything. Or we could just make it a mystery that nobody ever knows what he's talking about. Or it's like a I am Groot situation that only certain people can understand what he's saying, and to other people it just sounds random. So he just uses Animal Crossing Animalese, and then you respond with, "Yes, indeed, that is a nice car. Thank you for telling us, Balthazar Jr. or Balthazar the Third." Something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna head off for today. Thank everyone for joining. Hope you had a fine day. I hope to do more events like this, or expand slowly over time and have more models so we can have like unique situations. In the meanwhile, keep 3D modeling and expanding our repertoire. Animalese is literally spelling out the word. Yeah, with the squeaky voice, right? But it's still very hard to understand if you don't read the text with it. But yeah, same to you guys. Have a good rest. It was fun. And I'll see you guys maybe further up in the week. And otherwise, it's going to be another review next year. But yeah, I'm out for today. Thanks for dropping by. Bye-bye.